I'm sorry?
Ages.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So what would you like to finish off discussion before we start? I mean, what would you like to have like a
I
consensus
think, look,
conclusion for?
yeah, I think there's a little bit of, we almost clarified that we could have maybe three different versions of
Hmm.
a fund. I
Okay.
think,
Okay.
I think it'd be really useful if we had clarity on that
Okay. Okay. All right.
because mm, it, if I suspect, and I don't have any concrete um, uh, grounds for making a statement, but different people, will resonate with different options. So
Hmm.
I think the more we're able to, you
Provide
don't,
choice, right?
yeah, you don't want to put the child in the sweet shop, otherwise they won't know what to choose. But if you've
Right.
got, you know, choose one of these three,
Hmm.
then it's quite simple.
Okay. Okay. Right.
So,
So,
and I
so
think
three
I think
options. Yeah,
yeah,
three options.
I think if
Okay.
we're able to come up with what we believe those three options should be, then that's good.
Mhm.
Maybe that's
Same
the thing we take
strategies
away.
behind the three. Still the same investment strategy for all three.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, like, here, the difference being is that you either you either yeah, I don't see any reason why not. Why would it be different? It might
Okay.
look, but I mean, that's the question, right? So maybe if we come up with what the three alternatives, we might sit there and go, well, we're going to do this with this one, and this with this one, and this with this one. But
Right. Right.
that would be what we know, not necessarily what we tell the customer.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So
All right.
I'm putting that down as one of my projects for this week.
Okay. All right. So basically, you think it should be three:
Well,
the
do you think
hundred
it should be
dollar,
more
the
or less?
$1,000, the $10,000. Is that what you're thinking about?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think if we go away and we come back with three alternatives each, based upon what we've spoken about,
Okay.
then I think it'll be interesting because we'll either agree on everything or we'll disagree on everything, or we'll a
Okay.
combination of the two, right?
All
And
right.
from that, we'll have a better understanding as to what how we could shape it. I think.
Okay. Sure.
Does that make
I think
sense?
it's also good. I think it's also good that we have different, not too many options. I think no more than
Yeah,
three. Yeah, but do give people a kind of a tier sense of what they are basically based on minimum contribution, right? I think we should
yeah,
probably have something based on minimum contribution. And obviously, the more you contribute, the idea being the more you contribute, the higher percentage you will get for yourself, right? Something like that.
yeah,
The general design principle. And also, it will be interesting to watch, like how the market will actually respond, right? I
yeah,
think it will also be great to test the market, right? Maybe
yeah.
we find there's an overwhelming demand for a particular kind of product, right? So we can just bet on that, right? So like
Yeah.
they develop that, right? Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. I think that's a good strategy. Yeah. All right.
Right. So
So what next? What next?
let me share my
What?
screen.
Yeah, share screen, please. Okay, let me check on this. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I mean, this is just the demo page.
I see. Okay. Right, the layout, right? But the text you've already done with the JCF stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look,
By the
that's
way,
the footer. So
yeah.
that's irrelevant. That's the header.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it basically, I can't, well, I suppose, what if I just do that? Yeah, there we go. It's all on the same screen now.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So this works. That's only there because I put it in there, but I don't know why that's
Okay.
there.
Okay. It remembers. It remembers your previous input.
Yeah.
You probably have keyed that before. Okay. So just one question about the video. You think this is a better video than maybe other existing ones? Is that correct? I assume you've checked all and decided to pick this one.
I don't. Well, yeah, I don't know, but I mean, the thing is, I think it's quite it's quite it's quite weighted. I think the problem with Musk is people like he's a bit Marmite, right? People like him or they don't like him, and
You are
so
afraid to repel people?
no, it's not. It's just I don't want to. I don't look if somebody doesn't like what I say. I haven't got a problem with that, but I don't want to turn somebody off who potentially would like what I say because they don't like Musk.
Right. I understand.
There's a
But
difference there between somebody else
okay,
who's already got a perception
right.
rather than listening to what we have to say. If they don't like what
Okay,
we have to
right.
say, okay.
Okay, yes. Okay. So, fair point. Just one question is that because I think I recall Russell talk about in funnel marketing in when you're building your persona, your avatar, your audience, you cannot please everyone. Actually, good
No,
marketing both
that's
attract and
fine.
also repels people.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
You can't please everyone, right?
Uh-huh. Right.
Elon Musk is not you or I. Elon Musk has got nothing to do with JCF.
Okay.
JCF, if people don't like JCF, the concept, fine, I don't care. Don't like it. But I don't want them going, well, they're talking about Elon, I don't like, and then get caught up and hung up on something which is irrelevant and got nothing to do with JCF.
I see. Okay.
You know?
Well, I guess, yeah, you're saying that because of their liking or disliking of Elon, so that they are,
They're
I guess,
judgmental on us
be
because of
judgmental, or maybe on UBI, right?
yeah, exactly. It's got nothing to do with it. It's a bias. I mean, I don't think unless you're a committed racist, nobody could
Right,
possibly argue with Martin Luther King,
right.
right? Unless you're a member of the
So you
Ku
think
Klux Klan.
that's a good figure. That's a good
Yeah,
figure of
exactly.
good.
It's like,
Okay.
Mother Teresa, Gandhi, to a degree, you could take in there,
Humanitarians.
yeah, you could even put in there political figures like I've forgotten his name now. He's from South Africa. Uh,
Mandela, Nelson
yeah,
Mandela.
exactly. Ironically, he was put in jail because he was a terrorist, um, you know,
Okay.
building bombs to blow people up.
Okay. Right.
But,
Okay.
what he did with his life thereafter was something tremendous. And certainly when he got elected to power at the end of apartheid, what he brought to South Africa was incredible. So,
Right. Okay.
um,
Good. No more, no further questions. Just want to confirm and know about your take on the choice of the
I,
video. Yeah.
you
Okay.
see, here's the
Okay.
thing: if we're gonna,
Right.
so you mentioned Russell Brunson, and you mentioned, our credible story. It
Right.
could be that we do something a bit more scripted, and
Right.
it could be that
Personal, right? More
we
personalized.
that video should be you and I having a dialogue
Okay.
about what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, we could do that as well. Yeah.
And I think that would be interesting because there then it would be us, and it would be um it would be a case of if people didn't like us and what we're saying about it, then it's
Right.
kind of fine, you know.
Right. Okay.
I don't,
Sure.
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
But
Well,
I mean,
anyway,
on
we'll
there, this
test it
whole
first. Yeah. Let's test it first. Yeah.
uh,
Okay. So,
okay, so that's that, and then there's also this
okay, that's the thank you page, right? Okay. All right.
should be So these three images, where you might remember this image and the oh no,
right, the booklet.
yeah, but I created this one as well.
Okay.
So those images, they're created, but for they're off of income sex kind of platform for that stuff. So anyway,
Okay.
again, that's the header. I mean, the footer is there.
Okay.
So this webinar here, want to know more? That I figured. Remember how we did that pitch,
Right.
and Doc was on the call and some other people, and it was a 5-minute pitch.
Right. Right.
I figured we could probably do something like that for maybe
Okay.
5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Put together a pitch which talks about it.
Okay.
And that would be the thing that they would do, and that would be a pre-recording.
Okay. Yes. Obviously. Yes.
So we might actually do something like, I don't know, have the pre-recording of the webinar for 5-10 minutes, and then people would join it, would sign up to it here, and we would schedule that we would that the webinar would take place at a given time on a given day.
Right. Right. I know. Right.
I don't know.
I mean, I see both ways. One is the schedule one that usually that would maybe bring commitment, but usually it happens pretty soon, like in 15 minutes, 30 minutes of time, right? The other approach is just what Ben has used. It's just recorded. But yeah, I think I mean the time one gives people more of a preparation and also I guess a higher degree of commitment, right?
What do you mean the time one?
That
If
it
I
will
was to click
start.
if I was to click on this now, right?
Right.
I don't know what's going actually. It's blocked. That's so okay. That doesn't work.
Okay. Probably some
I
link.
don't know about. I don't know where that would go then. Why is that blocked? What do do we want that then?
Okay. So I think what the okay. So you want people to sign up, right? Or watch a webinar. Is that the idea? Or maybe just provide a single choice? To simplify decision, right?
Well, you've got. Did he not say that you've got people who might be ready to buy more?
Okay.
So actually, what this doesn't do, that's interesting. I just realised that. So if I'm here, get started with our crypto investing book. Boom, submitting.
Right.
Thank you. Done. So
Right.
you've got your book come through. Oh, you might
Right.
also be interested in. Oh, all right,
Right.
yeah. I'm actually. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to invest yet, but I won't mind going on a webinar. Right, fine, I'll do that. Or do I go? No, I don't want to do. I actually want to get my account set up. Let's get on and do that now.
Right. Okay.
Or they might be ready to invest something.
Well, maybe just get an account, right? Maybe it's webinar and account. I guess the account and invest could be the same.
Okay, difference being that this is just setting up an account, and this is you're gonna spend some money.
Oh, okay.
So this first one here is I just want to find out a bit more, but I'm interested. This
right.
one here is okay. I'm good enough to set up an account actually, but I don't want to commit. And this one here is I'm ready to put some money in. So you've got 3 different stages of commitment level there. The point he was making is that there's always going to be somebody ready to put some money in.
Right. But okay. All right. I see, I see. Yeah, but maybe I think maybe after setting up an account, then we can encourage people to, to invest, right? I guess what I'm trying to say is, I mean, simplify the path because I think 2 and 3 are kind of similar, or I mean, or unless there's something that's different about after you click, right? Because even if you are ready to invest, you still have to set up an account, isn't it?
Yeah, of course you do. But the difference is we know that anybody that clicks on this one is actually setting up an account to put some money in, whereas this person's just setting up an account.
Oh, I see. I see.
There's some hesitation here, right?
I see. So kind of like a
There's no
marketing.
commitment. There's zero commitment on this one.
I
There's
see.
commitment but hesitation here, and there's
Okay,
commitment and
alright.
no hesitation here.
I see. I see. All right. So you want to test it? Okay, sure. I think that's fine too. Yeah.
But I mean, like, look, I mean, the challenge then is that we've got 3 buttons which don't go anywhere.
Right, right.
So this would actually take somebody through to these 2 here should take somebody through to the JCF page.
To the setup page.
Yeah. This one here needs to kind of register for the next webinar.
Right, right. Okay.
I don't know what you meant by saying, well, let's have a webinar in 15 minutes, because I'm not going to be doing that.
Oh, okay.
Because it's just, they might click on this at midnight UK time. I'm certainly not going to do it at 12:15.
Well, there's usually options, like in 15 minutes, in half an hour, and next day sometime.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
You're not that kind of
practical.
people. Okay, all right.
No, but I mean, what's the point? It's
Anyway.
not. That's not scalable. It's not. That means you're going to have somebody manning it 24 hours a day.
Oh no, it's automated. It's automated. Yeah, usually that's automated. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, just do. I think do what you see fit. Okay. I think the important point is to try to launch this quickly and to see initial feedbacks, right? And then we can start to improve and adjust on a continuous basis. So the
What I don't know is how to get these buttons working. Where do they go?
MY. I think just go to my.jcf.world. That would be the current version. Yeah, the current investable
NY,
version.
did you say?
my.jcf.world. HTTPS. I mean, that's the link. That's the link when you go to official website, and then, or we could simply point that to the official website, right?
No, then it's all right. Where's the thing? So you're saying it's
okay. If you are going to set up an account directly, that's the URL is https my.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that one.
Yeah. Well, right. Okay.
That's the URL to set up an account immediately. Okay.
Okay.
And right now that is actually behind the scene. It's hooked to Google's Firebase system, so it should be fairly reliable to set up account.
Okay. Fine. And then the other one is, so what will happen with that other page then for the webinar?
Okay, so for the webinar, obviously we are going to record one, but then I think we want to put that into a kind of a webinar page, which I believe ClickFunnels has one. It probably also has a webinar template because there's obviously the webinar funnel, right? So you might want to get a template for the webinar. Usually it's just some text with the video screen in the center, right? And you can just start watching it. And there's also copywriting and a button. Again, if you push that, goes to the next step to set up account or to invest, right? Right.
Okay, so that's going to
And
take me time to do that.
right. And we might want to collect some testimonial as well. This is one of the big things I'm, getting feedback on in terms of funnels is that you want to have testimonials. You want to have some, testimonial.
Sure. Well, do you want to give me some then?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to give me some then?
Okay, so yeah, we haven't collect yet, but there's a few names. I think we can. Okay, so maybe I'll prep that. Okay, for the testimonial.
Okay.
For example, like even the guys who exited, right? I mean, he was saying that I'm quite satisfied with the fund. But because the fund hasn't been growing, right? So right now I'm taking money out. We don't have to keep the second part, right? But he's quite good with the fund's performance. And he's happy, right? He's happy.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay, well, if you can get some, maybe 3, right?
yeah. It doesn't have to be too many. It's just social proof. People want to see social proof.
All right, cool. There you go. Job done.
Okay. All right. So we'll have that ready by Thursday and sync on that. So
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might get it done by
okay,
Thursday.
maybe. All right, okay. When do you think we should launch this in terms
Well,
of
I've got as soon as
or
possible, and I've got to try and get
okay,
it done as quick as I can. But it's
okay.
gonna cost me time to do it.
All right, okay, all right. So okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking, do you want any other support that you think you might want support, help on anything?
Well, I mean, if somebody could either that or somebody sits there and says, "Well, this is how you do it," or they set up that webinar page or the link or whatever.
Okay, right, okay. So yeah, I'm just thinking whether we should enlist another who to help on this. Uh, the the high school kid, Aaron, I think he's pretty quick at learning and doing things. Okay, and
Right.
he's helping, he's helping my course at the moment. And I
Okay.
actually also introduced him to one of my pod members at M. She's launching a summit, okay, by the end of this year. A professional summit, and probably already got a dozen speaker lineup. She's aiming at 30, okay, and she wants a funnel guy. And Aaron is willing to do revenue share, revenue split, whatever. She doesn't pick up from because he wants to build reputation, get again testimonial from clients first, right? So he's willing to. He's at that stage, and he's a copywriter. He wants to be a copywriter.
Okay,
So
great. But I mean, is he
yeah,
going to answer the specific question of how to set that page up
yeah,
for the
he
webinar
can probably
funnel?
handle those technical specifics if we in this help, right?
But I mean, what are you going to pay him? Are you going to sit there and give him a revenue share for that?
Yeah, that's what we have to find out. Uh, one way to do this could be to pay him some team tokens. Okay, that we have to design. Uh, revenue share, yeah, revenue share for us right now. Um, I think the most make sense way would be to share a percentage of our team tokens that's going to be generated. Or I think maybe paying by team token is simpler. Okay.
You see,
Right?
so now we're going into another rabbit hole because at the moment I've got a clue what a team token is worth. For me, a team token is worthless because there's nothing there.
Right, right. Well,
Well,
the
how
team
much is a team
token
token worth? Can you tell me?
okay, the team token should be backed by, for example, the team token from the dividend, there is a
Yeah.
portion for the team token. One very simple way to do this is to simply assign whatever how many team tokens we release based on what's in the team token pool or wallet. Okay,
So
so
Shun Yun,
there's
you're telling me a
yeah.
process. The question was, what is it worth? And you're
Well,
telling me a
it's
process in by response. So
okay.
that tells me that we haven't done it yet, so we don't know what it's worth.
Okay. Right. The
If we don't know what it's worth, how can we legitimately offer it as a form of payment to somebody?
right.
Because
So
why would we gift him a team token if it's worth £1 million for him to do 5 minutes work? Why would we
right,
gift him a team token that's worth, a penny to do 5 minutes
right,
worth? See what I mean?
right,
If we
right.
don't know,
So
how can we judge whether or not we think it's valuable relative to the work
right,
that needs?
right. Yes, that's a good question. So okay. I think I did have a version of the team token design. Okay, but just quickly the concept is that it should be collateralized. Team token should be collateralized. Okay. And the potential value, meaning that, okay, the idea should be you can redeem your team token for the collateral at any time, or maybe after a certain lockdown, lock period, right?
Yeah, I get the
And
process. Yeah,
right. So, it's redeemable, right? But it should be incentivized such that you actually want to hold on to your team token because it could potentially have a higher market price in the future based
yep,
on the increased amount of collateral that that's expected to be put into right the collateral pool, which could be a team token wallet, right?
okay. I've got a meeting in 10 minutes. I do need to prepare a little bit for it.
Okay, sure.
That's fine. All of that the process is all understandable, but we don't actually know what it's worth. Can you tell me
Hmm.
it's worth $1?
Uh, no, because we don't currently have a reliable team token stream yet. We don't
Fine.
have
In,
that yet.
in which case, the team token is irrelevant because you can't tell somebody what it's worth.
Hmm. Okay.
Mike, I'm going to
All
pay
right.
you in team tokens. All right. How much does that equate to? I don't
Okay.
know. So, well, I
Right.
don't I want to do it then.
Right. Okay.
It's easy for you to take anybody on to do your coaching because you're saying, well, for every customer, they're paying
Right.
me $500.
Right.
There we go.
That's a right. Hmm. Okay. All right. So I'll think about that. Okay, that's a good question. Okay, thanks. So there are some ideas, but let me think this through. Okay, and also
All
we can
righty.
impact better. All right. Okay. All right. So take care and see you on Thursday then. All right.
All
Make
right.
it a great week.
And you take care. Bye
Have a
bye.
great day. Take care. Bye.